Testimonial.
Yes,
Hmm.
this is a lot more than testimonial. Uh, my question to you is, what was it first time around?
What were the balloons like first time
Yes,
around?
the whole first bat mitzvah with the first child.
The first time around, the balloons themselves, they were arches and they started sagging in the middle for some odd reason. We didn't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very distracting for the kids because the balloons in the middle were like, if they were arches, but they were like Ving in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And plus they were attached to the end of the banquet tables. And it was like, not the best option.
Mm-hmm.
Not the best option. Also, the balloons that went across in the foyer were um, were very were just bland and plain, and they just went back and forth, and they didn't really have any shape to them. The balloons that held up the street signs were fine; those were fine, and there was a lot more decor because I'm the one who put it up there. Um, so essentially, so the first time it was okay. I mean, I didn't know what I was doing, but I learned, and there you go.
What did you improve second time around?
Second time around, I improved. I left it more to Michael, the artist, who
Thank you.
actually made the balloons much more a design. In over the dance floor, we had the sun balloons that was a circular, and that came out. The DJ Angel Torres said he had never seen anything like that ever, and so he thought it
Was it
was
sincere or was the
no, he
compliment?
was no, he was really sincere about it. He'd never seen anything like that. And just the sun with the thing coming out was really great. And the balloons holding up the pictures. And that was genius to bring the dowels, to wrap the string around that and put the pictures and clip it above. That was ingenious, okay,
Thank
doing
you.
the dowels. I loved you brought the dowels. It's a good thing. The balloons were fine and the stars were great. Now the entryway was fabulous. I even still have some of the balloons in my garage.
Wow.
I do. The gold stars, they're all in the bottom half of my garage because I'm like, oh no, you can't get rid of that. It's too beautiful. I couldn't bear not having some of the balloons. So I took them down and I have them underneath in my garage area. And it's really because the entryway was amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And so I thought it was great. So it was good.
I'm on the mission.
Hmm.
The teacher in the class literally pushed all of us, and it feels like me especially. Why people, what have you improved in your customers' lives that they buy? In my case, people don't buy the rubber and the air
Right.
and dowels.
Right.
What have you improved in their lives that they're willing to pay money? And to my shame, so many years down the road in the business, I don't know, I don't have a clear answer to that one. So this is what I'm trying to. You're unique because you had, this is your first one, second one,
Yeah.
and the first one was with someone else. So we have a
Yeah.
clear case of comparison.
Yeah.
First time, it sounds like the first time you were not very happy, and this
I
time
mean, I
you.
didn't know any better. I didn't know any better the first time. So I just got, okay, that's nice, that's lovely, and it was adequate. But the thing that makes a difference, and this is the difference down the road that makes a difference from an ordinary balloons into something extraordinary, is the artistry, is the design, is the care that goes into it. And the artistry and the clear vision of what you're going to do, taking your elements along with the elements of your customer, that is what makes a clear vision for balloons, and that's what makes it different. Is the artistry, is the craft of it.
And you believe that this is like a trend, like a lot of bar mitzvah mothers would say that this is what we're paying for.
Right, a lot of them are. A lot of them are paying the money for the balloons because it's the ambiance. Now, in my daughter's was Mardi Gras, I had to bring masks myself. I was setting up the day before the bat mitzvah after the Friday night service. I was going there. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, I was you know, uh, 10, 10 years younger. No, 13 years younger. and I could do it, and I could go, and they had the centerpieces, and I could just plop everything down where I wanted, and it was easier. But there was a lot of extra decor I had to do myself. I'm 53 now, as of this weekend. I'm 53. I can't do
Anybody
that
who is
anymore.
younger than me is just a kid.
I can't do it anymore. I cannot physically do. I know my limitations, and I cannot physically do what I did for my first daughters. And there was more decorations because I did them, not because they were balloons. But this, I had to trust you. I had to trust you to do your artistry and your craft, and that had to be enough. And that's what I went with.
Okay, wonderful. Let me test the waters in some, just guessing. What would you say that a lot of people are doing it because they want, not because they want to please the kid, but because they want to impress someone? Mother?
No, I think a lot of them it's because it's the kid, because they think kids are more savvy nowadays, and they just grow up faster. I think they have a big say in it. But it depends. I'm in theater. I want the wow factor. I want people to go, oh my God, it's so wonderful.
Why is it important for you? You spend a lot of money. What is actually what you bought?
What I bought was admiration of others. And that's what I got. As a theater person, we crave admiration. We want to be adored. We want everything we do to be the best. I strive on that. My parties at my house, my parties everywhere. I strive on that to make sure that it's the best it can possibly be.
Now,
and then I get the thank you and the applause, and that's what I'm after.
now let's push it to complete limit, and that will definitely blow your mind. My teacher wanted to measure everything. He said that you want to sell something, you have to have something measurable. As crazy as it sounds,
Yeah.
it's very good if you can get there. What he said, this is a very noble quest, by the way. Instead of selling one size fits none, you go to your audience that the product is so good for,
Right.
that it's help as much as selling, because they need it, because that's what they need. So, and then you stop selling, then you just live together with your audience, and you help them, and they glad to pay for it, and that's the dream of everybody. Like, theater is no different. Like, give me my audience, and I'll work for free.
Right. And get the applause. Well, I don't exactly
Yes.
work for free.
No,
But,
nobody can, because we have to eat 3 times a day.
Yeah, really. I think that yeah, we normally do it because of the love of it. I love it. I put in way more hours doing theater than I would get recompense for, because it's the after school program. I get paid as much for an entire 3 months as you do for one day of the balloons that I paid. And actually it's less than that. It's but I do the after school because I love it. It's my passion. It's what I do. And I think that in any business, if you put your passion and if you put your ideas into something, then it can only be the right thing. And you have to follow your gut. You have to
The
follow
problem is that how we measure it.
How do you measure it? You measure it.
What did I double compared to the other person that you hired? What did I do 30% better? What did I do 10 times better? What
You made
is
the
the
ambiance better. You made it more
Can we-
festive and fun.
can we measure it?
We can measure it in the compliments I got. Yes.
You got more compliments.
I got way more compliments with the balloons this time. I would say at least 50% more. And
See?
everyone thought it was fabulous. The balloons were great, that they were fabulous. So I got a 50% more applause on the balloons, and congratulations on the balloons, even though I didn't do it, than last time.
Well, you're the one who found the vendor to do the job.
Right.
And this day and age, that's definitely a success. I don't know about balloons, but if you find a good mechanic for your car, you deserve
Right.
all the applause in the world.
Right. So
Absolutely.
and the funny thing is I called that other balloon vendor in June, And I wouldn't even know you right now if she hadn't been lazy, because she did not call me back till the day I went to meet you. That morning, I'm like, well, this is irony.
That is strange.
It was irony at its biggest. Oh my goodness, it was ridiculous. And so it was a courtesy. We did meet with her, but Molly didn't like her ideas. Molly kind of ex-nayed her ideas, and I, I just wasn't good. Wasn't